moments back in time. I could swore that I was in it, down to every minute, but I felt like I was doing fine.
Oh, yes!
Oh my. Turns out that I just got a little bit south, just a little bit.
Sir, yes, sir! Let's ride a fucking horse! Unbelievable! What? Yes!
This is night one of the Tarleton Stampede.
All right. Here's Blaine Houston right here. We also want to say thank you to Angelo State University, Weatherford College, and South Plains College. All right, here it is. Blaine Houston, Hellcats the horse. Oh, as we get set to roll right here, Blaine Houston sets number 2 in the region, trying to get to the college national finals. This kid can ride one. Western Texas Cowboy, rodeoing out of Snyder. We're outside. Oh, yeah. Blaine Houston right there is going to be aboard for the 8 seconds. As we look back at the real screen video right here, we'll get another look at Blaine Houston and his ride tonight to kick off the Tarleton Stampede. Hellcat, the bucking horse right here from our friends at Penthouse Rodeo. Oh, looky here. Blaine Houston, WTC. And our points come in right here. We're going to give that to you in a moment. All right, we're going to go now to the number 1 man. Here's a cowboy from Tarleton State University. A horse he's drawn is called Witchy Woman. Here is the number 1 cowboy. They're telling me that they gave Blaine Houston an option to get on another one. Oh, yeah, he says yes. All right, so here we go. Rody Farrell. Here's the number 1 cowboy in the region. He's going to the college final. He's from Tarleton State University. Oh, yes, Rody Farrell is there for 8 seconds strong. How about it for the man from Tarleton? You bet. Oh, as we look back at it on the real screen video, he's on the ground and he can hear you. 83 points for the cowboy, Rody Farrell. 83 jumps him into the number 1 spot. All right, we're going to go now to a cowboy from Clarendon College. Here is Spur Owens, the man. Spur Owens. All right, he's drawn a horse they call Sly Eyes. Thank you to Penthouse Pro Rodeo. Rodeo. All right. Spur Owens, Clarendon College. Clarendon cowboy, Brett Franks, the rodeo coach at Clarendon College. Here we are outside. Woo-wee. You talk about a rough and tumble bucking horse right there. Spur Owens comes down a little short of the 8 seconds, and we're going to be no score for the cowboy. Sly Eyes. Well, we say thank you to Rivers Shara Insurance, along with Yates and Associates and our friends at Boot Barn. As we get set to slide across the way, we're going to go to a cowboy that rodeos again for Western Texas College. The horse is drawn is called Tap the App. We're coming to you out of the we're coming to you out of the final buck and shoot down here. GetTheVin.com. All right, here we go. Ty Hawks, Western Texas Cowboy. Tap the app, the bucking horse. Oh, yeah. Thinking of Capital Hatters, Cooper's Country Store, and Vandenberg Orthopedics. Here we go. Western Texas Ty Hawks. Oh, yeah. He's going to be there for 8 seconds. Nicely done as we look to our officials right here to see what they think about things. Ty Hawks can hear you right here. And we're going to be at 70 points on the ride. 70 points for Ty Hawks. That's going to bring us to Tarleton State University for the next Cowboy. Here is Talon Carmody. Talon Carmody, Tarleton Cowboy, coming out of the Stephenville T-to-go buck and shoot. Tea and Energy, how about it right there for the Tinsley family, as we appreciate Tea and Energy. All right, you're going to need a little Tea and Energy to ride this bucking horse right here. Talon Carmody, Rodeos for Tarleton State University, trying to get on the upper side of 83 points. Tarleton, when they open that gate, I want you to help him out right here. It's Thursday night in Stephenville. All right, Talon Carmody, Tarleton Cowboy. We're outside. We're rolling. Here we go. Yes, yes, yes. Look at this. Hey, 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 hey. Oh, yeah. Talon Carmody's going to ride that one right there. Oh, yeah. Talon Carmody is aboard for the 8 seconds as we look back at that. It is going to be right here, ladies and gentlemen, 69 points on the ride. 69 for Talon Carmody. All right. That's going to bring us next to Western Texas College. All right. Tyson Ferguson right here has drawn a horse they call Heel Kicker. Heel Kicker. Oh, let's see right here. Tyson Ferguson sets number 6 in the region. All right, Tyson Ferguson, Western Texas Cowboy. We're back out of the Boot Barn Buck and Shoot. Oh, come on. Heel Kicker's the bucking horse. Tyson Ferguson's a cowboy. Thinking of Peacock as well as our friends from Rowell Services and new to Stephenville, Buffalo Wild Wings. All right, here it is. Tyson Ferguson, Western Texas Cowboy. Oh, we're outside. Here we go. Yes. Yes. Man, oh man, what a ride tonight for Tyson Ferguson. Western Texas man stays aboard. Look at that. I'm telling you what. Heel Kicker did kick his heels. How about it, ladies and gentlemen? 80 points for Tyson Ferguson. Slides him into the number 2 spot. Into the number 2 spot. We're going to go to Odessa College for the next cowboy. Odessa College. Here is Toby Dudney. Midnight Dancer is the bucking horse. Midnight Dancer. Bucking horse. All right, here we go. Toby Dudney. Yates and Associates, along with our friends from Rivers Shara Insurance. Here's Toby Dudney out of Odessa College. Midnight Dancer. Woo, boy. All right, Dudney trying to get it ready right here. Thank you also to Hendershot Equipment and the City of Stephenville. Barefoot Campus Outfitters. All right, here comes Toby Dudney, Odessa College. We're outside. Come on, Tobe, let's ride him. Hey, Stephenville, how did you like that? Man. Toby Dudney and Midnight Dancer, and what a dance it was, ladies and gentlemen. How about a new leader at 84 points? Woo, boy. All righty. We're going to go to the next cowboy, Western Texas College. Here's the guy that gets the second opportunity, Blaine Houston. He sits number 2 in the region. Ready to ride him? Yes, we are. Blaine Houston, WTC man, wants to go represent the Southwest region at the College National Finals. All right, come on, Blaine Houston. We're ready to ride. WTC man, we're outside. Oh, you bet. Well, he's been on 2 of them tonight. The second one looks a little better than the first. Oh, Blaine Houston will get some points in. I don't know if it's going to be enough to beat the top spot, but it is 75 points. That will probably bring him back to the short go-round performance on Saturday night, and that's what he's after. Ladies and gentlemen, we dropped the curtain on the bareback bronc riding. Toby Dudney turned in a score of 84 points. And right behind him, the number 1 man from Tarleton State University, Rody Farrell at 83, Ty Ferguson at 80, and Blaine Houston right there at 75 to round out the top 4. Let's get set to go to the tie-down roping as we go to the timed event end of the arena.
Saddle Rags, the Western store located in Stephenville, Texas, is the premier Western shopping experience for the Western lifestyle enthusiast in your family. The Drury family has been proudly serving the cowboy capital of the world since 1994 and has continued to grow and adapt to changes within the industry. Furnished with the latest styles of cowboy hats, boots, jeans, and shirts, a little something for the kiddos, and Western home interior furnishings. Customer satisfaction is a guarantee the moment you walk through the doors. With their welcoming faces and smiles, your shopping experience matters to them. So be sure to stop by or visit saddlerags.com to see what makes Saddle Rags the leading Western apparel store right here in Erath County. And snag a pair of Tarleton Fenolio boots while you're there. Saddle Rags, a proud sponsor of the Tarleton State University Rodeo team.
As he gets set to go for us, Jaron Ellard, Howard College. This guy, an all-around hand, you'll see him not only in the tie-down roping, but in the team roping as well. All right, Jaron Ellard comes to us from way out in West Texas, this guy. Rodeos for Howard College of Big Spring, Texas. Oh, and Jaron with a little trouble right here. It's going to be a no time. Let's go to South Plains College, Levelland, Texas. South Plains College. Nathan Clausen is the cowboy. Well, just to let you know, of course, you can go by and enjoy some cowboy church. Some cowboy church. They've got a chance to win $500 each night, along with the possibility of winning a hat rack. And then, of course, tomorrow at 6 p.m., they got Cowboy Church with Ronnie Hill. Oh, yeah. So, get signed up right up there. Nathan Clausen right here out of South Plains College. Nathan Clausen, South Plains man. All right. Tie down roping. Thank you, of course, to our friends from Smarty. And we're rolling right here. Yes, sir. He's got him caught. Nathan Clausen. South Plains man flanks him down. Now tie him up right here. Oh, you bet. Got his hands in the air. 14 and 5. 14 and 5. Well, we're going to go to Grayson Long, Tarleton State man. Congratulations to our 2025 inductees into the Tarleton Hall of Fame. That's Cassie Ward Ambrose, Jake Self, Tibba Smith, Reggie Underwood, Kylie Ward Weast. Thank you to Delta Zeta, so we appreciate them. And DPT, Physical Therapy. Oh, yeah, you guys are on the big screen. All right, here comes Grayson Long. Grayson Rodeos for Tarleton State University. Thank you to Cold Drum, also to our friends as well from Melanie Chandler, Ranch and Rural Real Estate. Lone Star. We also say thank you to Lone Star. On a misfire right here. It's going to be a no time. A no time for Grayson Long as we go to Austin Van Nest. Here's another cowboy that rodeos for Tarleton State University. Capital Hatters, custom felt hats, straw hats, boot and shoe repair, saddle repair. They do it all at Capital Hatters. Go by and visit with James and Cody and the entire team. You bet. Thank you to our friends from the Rockin' Seven. That's Lance and Jehala, Gus and Sage, the Galliard family, Wildcat Chevrolet. Also to Thompson's, Texkin Steakhouse, and Benchmark Buckles. All right, Austin Van Ness, Tarleton man. He's going to have some trouble right here, and he's going to be no time. He's going to be no time. All right, that'll bring us to the next cowboy. Here is Gunter Payton out of Ranger College. Oh, you bet. Thank you to our rodeo officials. We've got three of the best. Travis House, Scott Quick. Thank you, and Mr. Mark Owens. Also, don't forget, Jennings Rodeo Photography is in the house, and he did all the pictures at Howard College at the rodeo there, and he's doing the pictures here, and you get them all from Howard and Tarleton. One-time shot. Oh, yeah, we got him caught right here. Oh, flanks him down. Now he's got to tie him up right here. Come on, and we do it. Going to be 13 and 1. 13 and 1. We'll go now to Jacob Rogers, Texas Tech. Also want to say thank you as our head coach at Tarleton State University, Mr. Mark Aiken, our assistant head coach, Brittany Stewart, and the arena coordinator, Dylan Henson. Thank you to our regional secretary, Tibba Smith. Our faculty director in the Southwest region is C.J. Aragon. Our student director, Jacob Walters. All right, here comes Jacob Rogers, Texas Tech. Also, Rodeo Communications, thanks to Sage Tomey. Strength and Wellness Coordinator, that's Tyler Frank. Uh-oh, problems. We're going to be no time. Let's move now to Cisco College. Cisco College. Here is Rendon Powledge. I also want to say thank you to our timers up top side, Joni Larner, Caitlin Henson. Rodeo Sound, Tyann Clements, Brandy Clements. Real Screen Video, Shane Simon. Oh, yeah. All right, here we go. Rendon Powledge, Cisco College. Don Edelman, the rodeo coach at Cisco College. Welcome to the party of the Lone Star. All right, we're rolling right here. Rendon's got him caught. And we get him tied up, 13.2. 13-2 for Rendon Powledge. Well, the calf's got to stay tied for 6 seconds. Rendon. We're going to go now to Gavin Buchanan. Gavin Buchanan comes to us from Ranger College. So we get set for Gavin Buchanan right here. All right, Gavin Buchanan, Ranger College man. Thank you to Tarleton State Rodeo alumni, as we appreciate the Alumni Association. All right, here is Gavin Buchanan. Ranger College. We're rolling right here. Gavin Buchanan. He's drawn one that takes him down the arena. Ranger man's got to go to work right here. Oh, come on, come on, come on. His horse is not wanting to play the game, and Gavin gets him flanked down. He says, I'm not going to take up any more of your time tonight. It's going to be no time. It's going to be no time. Let's go to Shanks Walker. Here's a cowboy out of Tarleton State University, Shanks Walker. TSU cowboy. That's right. Shanks Walker gets ready to go. Fast time tonight right now is a 13.1. How about it? Kenny Weldon is here in the house. Our previous mayor. Hello, Kenny Weldon. Welcome. All right, Shanks Walker right here, Tarleton State University. All right, Shanks. TSU man. Let's go fast. Shanks Walker. Get on the bottom side of about 13.1. We're going to have to actually be a lot quicker than that. Thank you to driver Land and Cattle, along with the great folks at 4C. Triple Crown Ford, we appreciate them. Saddle Rags, the Western Store. All right, Shanks Walker. Tarleton cowboy off and running. He's got him. Come on, Shanks. Oh, flank him down. Help him, Stephenville. Yes. Well, he's going to get him flanked down right there. Yeah. Now he's got to tie him up, and he's got to do it in a hurry. Oh, get your hands up. Oh. Did not make it. It's going to be, unfortunately, a no time tonight. Unfortunately, a no time. We're going to go to the break. Now we're going to go to the breakaway roping right here. And as you look at that, Gunnar Payton right there with the 13.1. Gavin Buchanan with a 13.2, and Nathan Clausen with a 14.5. as we get set to breakaway rope.
Is excited to introduce an amazing horse property on County Road 247 in Hyco, Texas. This 2-barn, 1-bath barn-dominium was built in 2019 on gorgeous acreage outside of town. Coming in with 123 acres, this is the perfect turnkey horse property for you. The barn-dominium displays a rustic charm with a nice open floor plan layout. Inside you'll see granite countertops and stained cabinets that contrast nicely with the wood look tile flooring. Outside is an attached overhang for trailers or equipment parking. The barn is uniquely designed with 6 oversized stalls, all with covered runs, a tack room, and large area for hay storage. There are also several traps and turnouts, all with their own animal shelter outside. Next to the barn is a pipe arena set up with a return alley, a catch pen, and 2 steered traps that both have cover. Outside, the pastures offer up tons of access to grazing with 2 tanks in the north corner of the property. With several great locations to build the home of your dreams, this property truly has so much to offer, and it is a must-see. Give us a call today and book showing time. J.J. Hampton Realty, a trusted name in real estate.
Breakaway roping right here. Breakaway roping can be extremely fast. So we get set to go. All right, we're rolling right here. Lily Wright. Man, she's having a little trouble. It's going to be no time. We're going to go now to South Plains College, Katie Nez. Katie Nez is going to be next to work for us. South Plains College. All right, let's see what she can do for us tonight. All right, here we go. Katie Nez out of South Plains. Ready to roll for us this evening. The breakaway roping. All right, still looking for the first qualified time in the breakaway roping here. She's rolling. It's not going to fit here. Going to be no time. Let's go to Frank Phillips College for the next cowgirl. Frank Phillips College. Hannah Fulmer is going to be next to go. Oh, you bet. We had to get a picture right quick with Mama T. All right, Hannah Fulmer gets ready. Hey, and Ricky, I got a belt buckle for you. Oh. All right, Hannah Fulmer right here out of Frank Phillips College. Trying to get on the board. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you we're going to have to be about 2 seconds or better to make it back to compete on Saturday night. Reach out there, and it's not going to fit tonight, no time. Let's go to Faith John. Sul Ross State University, Faith John. All right. Then Mackenzie Rayan. Well, if you are in the market for bulk fuel or fuel delivery, guess where you get that? Trilogy Fuels. Oh, yeah. Trilogy Fuels. Man, we say thanks to those folks, the Pena family, as we appreciate them. Ooh, boy. You can go down there and see Jorge. He'll hook you up. All right, we swing big right here. We're going to be no time. Let's go now to Mackenzie Rand. Here's Odessa College next to go for us. So far tonight, our breakaway ropers having a little trouble. You see that guy right down there, that Ethan Corey guy. If that calf ducks back and he misses, we'll know that these calves cannot be caught. All right, here is Mackenzie Rand. Odessa College right here. Still looking for that first qualified time of the night. All right. Let's see what happens right here for Mackenzie. Good. All right, Mackenzie. Let's let a little rope fly right here. Well, don't forget to come get signed up for the Cowboy Church drawing, $500. They're going to be giving that away tonight, right before the goat tying. All right, we're rolling. We got him. Oh, and what do they say? No. Well, you notice it did break away from the saddle horn, but it was not a clean catch around the neck. You can see in that replay that it did not go clean around the neck, and that is a no time. Let's go to Callie Foster now. Callie Foster. Gonna have to go fast in the breakaway roping, and all of them know that. Also, don't forget about your tickets for the Capri Camper. Oh, yeah. Well, we appreciate everybody coming out to Stephenville and being a part of the Tarleton Stampede. Oh, yeah. All right, here we go. Callie Foster out of Ranger College. Get set to go tonight. Come on, Callie, let's go for the gusto right here. She's off and running. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. 2.2. No. No, bad news. We broke the barrier. Now, what that means is we have a line right there, a string, a rope that is stretched across in front of the cowgirl. And if she leaves before the calf gets the allotted head start, well, we assess a 10-second penalty. And that's what happened right there to Callie Foster. She roped the calf in 2.2, but it turns in to a 12.2. That sound is something you don't want to hear right there. All right, here's Callie Montalvo, South Plains College. Callie Montalvo. As we get set to go right here. Montalvo, rodeos for South Plains. South Plains, one of our partners in hosting the Tarleton Stampede. And we got him right here with a 3.1. 3.1. We'll go now to Kirtley Smith. Kirtley Smith right here. Oh, you bet. Yeah, watching the rodeo. Look at there. Ryan Rose left. All right. Here comes our cowgirl from West Texas A&M University. Fine. All right, Kirtley Smith, West Texas A&M University. Cody Bonds is the rodeo coach up there at West Texas A&M. Ah, you bet. Oh, no, did not fit, no time. Let's go to Jimmy Adamson now. Jimmy Adamson from Weatherford College. Jimmy Adamson is ready to go, Weatherford College. He's trying to be a 3.1. All right. Whoop. Jimmy Adamson. Weatherford College is also one of our partners in hosting the Tarleton Stampede. Right here, how about this? New leader, 2.4. 2.4. All right, let's move now to Clarendon College. Here is Remy Nelson. Remy Nelson, there's old Jacob Walters. It's our student director of the Southwest region. All right, Remy Nelson gets ready to go right here. Clarendon College. Come on, Remy. All right. No time here, a little tough luck. Well, the fast time of the night was a 2.4. 2.4 turned in by Jimmy Adamson out of Weatherford College, and right behind that, a 3.1. Oh, you bet. Well, we're going to swap it up and go back to the rough stock end of the
Doug
arena.
Mathis, and it's time to refurbish that old felt hat, or maybe you need a new custom-made felt. Whatever the case may be, go see my friends at Capital Hatters in Stephenville, Texas. Let them make that old felt look new again, or they can measure you for a new custom-made felt. Look them up at shopcapitalhatters.com. Call them at 254-965-5678, or stop in at 830 East South Loop in Stephenville. Capital Hatters, they don't just sell them, they build them.
All right, here we go with Joe McQueen, Clarendon College Cowboy. Joe. All right, here's Joe McQueen out of Clarendon College. America's best truck buyer. Give me the VIN.com. Give me the VIN.com. Where do you Oh, you bet. All right, here's Joe McQueen out of Clarendon College. You bet. Let's watch right here as Joe McQueen gets ready. We got some wild bucking horses, and the saddle bronc riding is good stuff. All right, Clarendon College Cowboy. Thank you to J.J. Hampton Realty. American Hat Company, we salute them. Also, Diamond Hot Shot Rental and Triangle Realty. Here we go outside, Joe McQueen. Yes, yes. Well, Joe McQueen is going to be there for the 8 seconds, but we see a little bad news. He failed to mark that horse out, and so we are going to be disqualified tonight, and it is going to be a no score for Joe McQueen tonight. Rough way for our cowboy to compete here at the Tarleton Stampede. Final college rodeo of the regular season. We're going to go now to New Mexico Junior College. Ladies and gentlemen, David Baker is going to be the cowboy. New Mexico Junior College. David Baker. All right, he's coming out of the T and Energy bucket chute. How about it for T to go in Stephenville? I encourage you that before you come to the slack in the morning, T to go would be a great place to do it. David Baker trying to make a ride here, and he gets in trouble. It was just a bad night all the way around for the New Mexico Junior College man. We're going to be no score tonight. No score tonight. We'll go back to a Clarendon College cowboy. John Newman is going to be the cowboy from Clarendon College. John Newman, Clarendon cowboy. As he gets set to go, we're coming out of Yates and Associates, buck and shoot, along with our friends from Rivers Shara Insurance. All right, here we go. John Newman, Clarendon College. Thank you again to Rowell Services. Those of you in Erath County needing some garbage assistance, Rowell Services will hook you up. All right, here's our cowboy, John Newman. Oh, we're outside John Newman. John Newman has trouble and he comes down. We're going to be no score for John Newman. Well, as we get set for the next cowboy, Odessa College man. Odessa College cowboy. Mitchell French is the guy. Mitchell French. All right, we stay at buck and shoot number 1 right here. Mitchell French, Odessa College man. Voicemail is the bucking horse. Oh, yeah, Voicemail. All right, here comes our guy, Mitchell French outside. Let's ride. Odessa, Texas man. Hey, 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 hey. That's what I'm talking about. Mitchell French is going to be right there for the entire time as we look back up topside right here. Woo, 64 points for the cowboy from Odessa College. 64 points. Well, this next young man rodeos for Tarleton State University. Let me try that again. This next cowboy is from Tarleton State University. There you go. Coleman Schaubetter sets number 3 in the Southwest region. He's got to get inside the top 2 right here. Tarleton cowboy coming out of the T and Energy buck and shoot. Stephenville T to go. Oh, yeah. Thank you to the Tinsley family. All right. I was telling you about T and Energy earlier, as you head to the slack in the morning, I encourage you to go buy Tea to Go and get some tea and energy because you'll need it for the slack tomorrow. Shane Simon. All right, here we go. Coleman Schaubetter, Tarleton State University. We're outside. Coleman Schaubetter. Yes, yes. Look at this. Ladies and gentlemen, that's how you ride bucking horses. Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, as you look back at the real screen video, Coleman is safely on the ground. He can hear you. 81.5 points. Woo! How about that for Coleman Schaubetter? Man, oh man. All right, we're going to slide to the next cowboy. The next cowboy is a Texas Tech Red Raider. Here is Dylan Young. Maybach is the bucking horse. We're back out of the Tea and Energy Buck and Shoot. Thank you again to Boot Barn and our friends from the American Hat Company. All right, here's Dylan Young, Texas Tech. Tarleton Stampede on a Thursday night, and it only gets better as we go all the way to Saturday night. All right, here is Dylan Young.
3, 2, 1, go! Welcome to the
Oh, here comes our Texas Tech man, Dylan Young right here, Maybach. Oh, yeah, welcome to the Red Kingdom. They like black and red, Texas Tech. Get your guns up. All right. Up there in the Scott Quick part of the world. All right, Tea and Energy. Here's our cowboy, Dylan Young. He's on the board in the number 13 position of the region. Looking to move up the line. Anything can happen and probably will at Tarleton State University and the Tarleton Stampede. All right. Well, Maybach is wanting to sit down a little bit. Not wanting to play the game. Maybe Maybach needs a little shot of that Tea and Energy. They're going to roll this bucking horse forward just a little bit. Thank you to Saddle Rags, the Western store at Saddle Rags, as we appreciate Saddle Rags and their support. Tally Ag, we also want to say thank you to Finoglio Boot Company. Peacock's Restaurant and the Beach family, thank you to Peacock's. Also to the great folks at Barefoot Campus Outfitters. All right. Comes Dylan Young, Texas Tech man, trying to get it in order. All right. Dylan Young, Texas Tech. We slide forward. That buck and shoot. GiveMeTheVin.com. Oh, come on, man. Dylan Young right here, Texas Tech. We're outside. Hey, hey, hey. This Red Raider puts a spurring on him. Nice job for the cowboy from Lubbock, Texas. Nicely done here tonight for Dylan Young, Texas Tech. Maybach, the paint bucking horse. 79 points for the cowboy. 79 points. All right, we're going to go to Clarendon College. Clarendon College. Here's a Penthouse bucking horse. Kitty City, James McAllister is the rider. James McAllister, Clarendon College cowboy. All right, Clarendon College, James McAllister, trying to get everything right in the buck and shoot here. Oh, let's go for it. James McAllister. Oh, man. How about right there? He is there for the 8 seconds. Well, we're going to look at it. 73.5 points for James McAllister. 73.5. We'll go to the Western Texas College man next. Zane Monet. What's your name? All right, here we go. Zane Monet, Western Texas College Cowboy. An all-around cowboy. We'll see him not only in the horse riding, but he'll be in the bull riding as well. Zane Monet out of Western Texas. Tarleton Stampede right here, 59 years strong of the Tarleton Stampede. Oh, Zane, look at this. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, no. Oh, no. Zane was making a ride. He had to reach down and double grab at 7.57 seconds. Oh, man. He had a ride going, and then right there, he had to reach down and grab at 7.57 seconds. Zane is going to be a no score. As you can see right there is when he reached down. Oh, man. Heartbreaking. All right, we're going to go to West Texas A&M University. Justin Wright is the cowboy. Muddy Feathers is the bucking horse. Justin Wright, the cowboy. All right. West Texas A&M, Canyon, Texas, the home of the Buffaloes up there. Justin Wright gets ready to go. Thinking Angelo State University, Weatherford College, and South Plains College. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Justin Wright's in trouble. He's in trouble big time. Comes down over the front. Yuck. Yuck. Woo. No score for the Cowboy tonight, ladies and gentlemen. As we look at the leaderboard right here on the real screen video, how about it? It is your Cowboy from Tarleton State University, Coleman Schaubetter, in the number 1 position. Right in front of the Texas Tech Red Raider, Dylan Young, then James McAllister and Mitchell French rounding out the top 4. We're going to swap gears and go to the big boys of Rodeo. It's time to wrestle some steers.
Welcome to Cooper's Country Store, located on Graham Street right here in Stephenville, Texas. Here at Cooper's, you'll find Purina feeds, classic and rattler ropes, classic equine, Martin tack and saddlery, as well as Smarty roping equipment. With such a wide variety of products, we are sure to have all of your needs covered. Come on in and see us or give us a call at 254-968-5633. Cooper's, where the champions shop.
USA. Also, thank you to Rosa's Cafe. Life is better with Rosa's Cafe. Man, we need one of those in Stephenville. All right, we're rolling right here. Uh-oh. Not going to fit. It's going to be no time. Go to Trevor Green. We're going to stay with Clarendon College. Also want to say thank you to Outlaw Ranch Care, Hey Chicks, Yahara and Tabor Garcia. Also to BKS Construction and Welding, Chick Elms, and the Grand Entry Western Store. Thank you to Chick Elms, the Grand Entry. Also to the Hard 8 Pit Barbecue. For some of the best barbecue you've ever thrown a lip over, stop by the Hard 8. Bowerly Ranches along with Sunt, as we appreciate Sunt, at sunt.com. Well, thank you to our friends at Yates and Associates. That is Rivershire Insurance. Peacocks and the Beach family, Peacocks Restaurant. You know, if it gets late in Stephenville and there's no place to go, well, Peacocks, they're always open 24 hours a day. You get ready for some great breakfast, Peacocks is the ticket as well. All right, here comes our cowboy. Trevor Green out of Clarendon College. Swapping a horse around right quick. Trevor Green out of Clarendon College. Thank you as well to Texan Cleaners. Cooper's Country Store. We're the champion shop at Cooper's. Oh, and then don't forget about the goat tying on Sunday. In memory of Lariat Lorner. Also, thank you to the Ranch Apartments and Driver Land and Cattle. Thank you to the Driver family. Driver Land and Cattle. Thank you to Dr. Kevin Vandenberg. Outlaw Equine, along with the Seeker and the Interstate Inn. Oh, we also want to say thank you to J.J. Hampton Realty, Triple Crown Ford, Double N Cowboy Church, and the Boot Barn. Oh, and our cowboy has some problems right here. It's going to be a no time. It's going to be a no time as we're going to go now to Weatherford College for Jake Shelton out of Weatherford College. I'm going to slide down. Thank you to Signature Equine Hospital. Also to American Hay Mercantile, Stephenville Pipe, and David J. Andricks, as well as McKinley's Trailer Repair. Also want to say thank you to Saddle Rags, Easley. Building more than just trailers. Cat Creek Cattle Company, beef is our business at Cat Creek, the 4C brand. Thank you to the Coger Ranch, Amy Houston, Wiley Bice, Ron Bort, 5C Cattle, JSC, the Covington family, Drum Equine Dentistry, Estes Accuscope, Sincal Plastering, Left Lane, Mitch Nichols, Moorhead Heating and Air, Shadbolt Cattle Company, Mark Milner and his crew, Spinrath Livestock, and Hepper. All right, here comes the Weatherford College cowboy, Jake Shelton. Safety and Environmental Solutions, another proud sponsor, along with Appalachian Antique Hardwoods, Texas Blue, Shadbolt Cattle Company, and Ag Texas. There you go. Jake Shelton gets a hold of him, wrestles him down in 5.8. 5.8. We're going to go back to Clarendon College. Lots of Clarendon College in the Steer Wrestling tonight. Here is going to be Cutter Kennedy. Thank you to Triangle Realty. Also to our friends as well at Weatherford College, South Plains, and Angelo State. Thank you to the Cox Ranch, Bobby and Leona Cox. V5 Rope Splicing, Cooper Flynn. Dakota Marine Service, also to the Hay and Feed Ranch. Bronson Land and Cattle, Jordan Cattle Company, Stephenville Trailers and Truck Accessories. All right, here's Cutter Kennedy. Clarendon College. Oh, come on now, let's do it. He's going to get him wrestled down in a 7.9. 7.9. That'll bring us to Cade Limmel, Cisco College. Also want to say thank you to Triple O Farms, CRW. For all of your hydraulic work, CRW. Rockscapes. Also to R&R Trailer Service, the Tractor Center, and the Dynamic Mechanic. Also to Broken Arrow Flooring and Renovations, Members Trust, Ameritex, JSC Services, and PX Feeders. Easter Heat and Air, along with the Pendleton Roundup, BB Country Store, and Texas Bank. Yeah, don't let him go. That one got away. No time for Cade Limmel. It's going to be Wyatt Williams, Clarendon College now. Thank you to Dublin Livestock. Outlaw Conversions. Custom designed and built to last. Outlaw Conversions. Red Chain Feeds, our friends from Buffalo Wild Wings. MSI Mechanical. A Western Sky, along with TWS, that's Trent Ward Saddlery. Equine Sports Medicine and Surgery out of Weatherford, Texas, Barefoot. Thank you to Dr. Kevin Altieri, DDS, Combs Construction, Jerry and Ann Cruz, the Double Creek Ranch, Ponce Plaza Hotel and Casino. Also, a thank you to our great friends at Quick Car Lube and Auto Care, the Rocker 7 Company, Vincent, Oklahoma, Hendershot Equipment, all right, we're rolling right here. Trouble. We're going to be no time for Wyatt Williams. Let's go now to Sam Lewis, I'm sorry. Sam Lewis is going to be next to go. Sam Lewis rodeos for Angelo State University. This cowboy is number 2 in the all-around race on the men's side of things. Sam Lewis. He's a calf roper, team roper, steer wrestler. He's a cowboy, this guy is. Sam Lewis. He's a cowboy, kind of like old Travis Edwards. He's a cowboy. All right, Sam trying to get it all in order right here. Angelo State man. Sam Lewis is to him. Now watch this. Come on, Sam, put him down. 9.2. 9.2. We go now to Logan Yarborough. Logan Yarborough's another one from Angelo State University. Here comes Logan Yarborough. Angelo State University right here. Travis. Might move forward just a little bit. There you go. We were checking out your American hat. Resistol or Capital Hatters. All right, here we go. Logan Yarborough. Angelo State University. Rolling right here. Come on, man. Oh, rough. No time. No time. All right, we're going to slide now to Dawson Tullis. Dawson Tullis is from Vernon College. Vernon College Cowboy. All right, Vernon man. Dawson Tullis gets ready to go right here. A couple to go, and then we'll go into the goat tying event. Dawson Tullis trying to get his horse to set just right. Vernon College Cowboy. Clayton Jackson's a rodeo coach at Vernon College. All right, Dawson. We're rolling right here. Come on now. Oh, trouble, 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 and it is a no time. There's old Dave. Hello, Dave. We're going to go to Jake Dudney now out of Odessa College. All right, here is our next cowboy to go. Jake Dudney out of Odessa College. Jake Dudney. All right, Jake Dudney right here out of Odessa College. Triple Crown forward. Thank you to Triple Crown. Man, I tell you what, I like the new location of the Real Screen video board. Look at this. Put him down, yes. Yes, Jake Dudney. 7.4 is going to be the time for Jake Dudney out of Odessa College. 7.4 for Jake Dudney right there. Oh, yeah. Look at that as he puts him down. Well, as we look to the leaderboard, it's Weatherford College. Jake Shelton on top with a 5.8. Jake Dudney with that 7.4 out of Odessa College. Cutter Kennedy out of Clarendon College. And Sam Lewis with a 9.2 out of Angelo State University. All right, we're going to swap it up and go back to the ladies' event.
The fastest way to win is having the right team at your side. Tally Ag Appraisers and Consultants is a contact that everybody needs to have on their phone. Whether it's land, cattle, or rodeo rigs, the most important part of any investment is knowing its true value. We specialize in appraising agricultural assets, so our clients know when to buy and when to sell. We have over 40 years of experience in asset appraisal, estate appraisal, right-of-ways, and divorce settlements. With several locations across Texas and Oklahoma, we are here to advise you in some of life's biggest decisions. Tally Ag Appraisers and Consultants, a proud sponsor of Tarleton Rodeo.
Hold on before you send the goat tire. Hold on. Yeah. All right, now we're ready. Now we're ready. We're ready for Layla Prosser out of Frank Phillips College. And we're rocking right here. Oh, she's going to come down, but we're going to tie this one up. Layla. Well, she's going to struggle just a little bit. 13.7. 13.7. All right, Georgia Shields. Oh, here we go. It is Georgia Shields out of South Plains College. Going to get him an 8.4. Nice job, 8.4. Go to Tarleton State University for the next cowgirl, Brooklyn Balch. All right, Brooklyn Balch, Tarleton State University cowgirl. TSU right here. All right, this cowgirl can go fast. Brooklyn Balch out of Tarleton State University. Come on, Brooklyn, let's tie some goats right here. Brooklyn Balch. Here she comes a riding, Brooklyn Balch. Yes. Woo, fast hands. 6.8 is the time for Brooklyn Balch. 6.8, and Tarleton State University goes to the lead. Let's go to Cadence Tyndall. Cadence Tyndall rodeos for Weatherford College. Cadence Tyndall. Weatherford College right here. We'll swap the goats up. Got to be 6.8 or better. 6.8 or better. All righty. Here we go. Cadence Tendo. She hits the ground running. Gets to the goat. Flank. Now tie. You bet. 7.3. Number 2. 7.3. We'll go now to Kaylee Stroud. Here is a Texas Tech Red Raider. Kaylee Stroud. 6.8 leads it. 6.8's in the lead. All right, Kaylee Stroud, Texas Tech right here. Come on, Kaylee, let's go. Oh, yeah. Time up. You bet. How about that 6.8? We got a pair of those. Woo. All right, we're going to go to Howard College. Howard College is the home of the Howard Hawks in Big Spring, Texas. It's Emily Matthews. We got a pair of 6.8s in the lead. 2 of those, then a 7.3. All right, here comes Emily Matthews. She comes riding in hard. Oh, no, just a little bit of a stumble right there. And she's going to finish it off right here for us. Time stops at 15 flat. Thank you to Bowerly Ranches and the Larner family. 15 flat. All right, Eastern New Mexico University. Here is a Greyhound from Eastern New Mexico and Portales. Kate Anderson is the cowgirl to tie goats for us. Kate Anderson. Eastern New Mexico University. All right, Kate, let's come riding. Look at this. Trying to be better than a 6.8. Oh, man. Just a little bobble puts her at 7.4. She was on track to be quick. All right, let's go to Riley Sabelco. Riley Sabelco from Sul Ross State University. Riley Sabelco, Sul Ross. And she does it 9.3. 9.3. Tarleton, it's time for a cowgirl that belongs to you. Tarleton State University's Cheyenne Bowerly is going to be next to go for us. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, help her out. Let's go fast. Cheyenne Bowerly, Tarleton cowgirl. Oh, I mean, 7 flat. 7 flat. We got a pair of 6.8s, and the 7 flat goes to third. Let's go to Gracie Hillrud. Gracie rodeos for Eastern New Mexico University. All right, Gracie Hillrud. Eastern New Mexico University. Here we go, Gracie Hillrud. Eastern New Mexico University is set to go here tonight. Here comes Gracie. Oh, yeah. And we're going to be at 9.3. 9.3. Let's go to Sul Ross State University for the next cowgirl. Sul Ross State University for the next one. It's Hannah Blackwell as she gets set to go right here. All right, come on, young lady. Here's Hannah Blackwell out of Sul Ross State University. Right hard. Oh, no. And I believe, ouch, for Hannah. Oh, man. We're going to get things checked out right quick, make sure she's all right. Let's double check right here for Hannah Blackwell. Make sure everything's all right. All right, we're going to check out Hannah right quick. We got our trainers on hand right there. All right, so we'll double check things out right here for Hannah. In the meantime, we say thank you to the city of Stephenville. All right, we'll get Hannah checked out and make sure it's all okay. They're going to help her out of here. All right. Now we got it going in the right direction. All right, let's go to Texas Tech for the next cowgirl. We'll keep you updated on Hannah and how she is. We're going to go to Ryan Rusinek right here, Texas Tech Red Raider. Ryan Rusinek. All right, Texas Tech cowgirl, here we go. Come on, Ryan, let's tie some goats. Here comes our cowgirl, Ryan Rusinek. Ryan, whoop, her horse wanted to duck out as well. We're going to get down there, and Ryan's going to flank this one down. Time up, yeah. She's going to be an 11 flat right here, an 11 flat. As we look at the leaderboard, we got a pair of 6.8s. Brooklyn Balch, oh, how about that? Brooklyn Balch from Tarleton State University, and Kaylee Stroud from Texas Tech split the top. Shine Bellamy, she's from Tarleton State University, and Cadence Tyndall right there. Well, we're going to go and do our drawing for the $500 from the
DPT, our mission to serve the communities of rural Texas with high-quality, state-of-the-art, modernized, compassionate care. We all came from rural beginnings, and serving rural Texans just comes natural for us. Employing our 4 core values, compassion, diligence, integrity, and excellence, to every one of our patients is just how we say thank you for choosing DPT as your physical therapy provider. With over 75 years of collective professional experience, our doctors of physical therapy do their very best to ensure that every single encounter is rewarding, goal-oriented, and produces results. Healthcare is not just our business, it's our calling. The stakeholders who help serve our patients are carefully selected to ensure that they are people who are driven and match our culture of excellence. We view everyone in life as an athlete. It may be the sport of life, or it might be high school, college, or even weekend warrior sports. But working with Western athletes is something that we're very passionate about. There are no other athletes in the world that work so hard with less access to care and expertise. So being able to partner with Tarleton Rodeo Sports and their staff is truly an honor. No matter what the sport, DPT is here to get you back into the game of life.
All right, Warwick Southern gets ready to go right here. Western Texas College Cowboy. Warwick Southern. Let's watch this tonight as Warwick gets ready to go here. Well, they're trying to get everything just right. Or Warwick Southern. His old bucking horse wanting to squat down a little bit. All right, here is Western Texas College man. Warwick Southern. We're outside. Here comes Warwick Southern, you bet. Yeah, Warwick's going to stay with him for the entire time tonight. You bet, as we bring you back up to speed in the saddle bronc riding. 71 points for Warwick Southern, 71. 81 and a half is in the lead right now. We're going to go to William Stout. William Stout's a cowboy from Weatherford College. William Stout. Weatherford College, buck and shoot number 1, where we come from. Weatherford College, and of course, Johnny Emmons and the crew at Weatherford College. All right, William Stout. As he gets set to go, Yates and Associates, buck and shoot number 1. All right, William, let's see it tonight. They say outside, here we go. Yeah, look at that. Woo, boy, I mean. It's on that date 9. Man, that looks good right there for the cowboy. 74 points. 74. It's going to bring us to Braden Messick. Braden Messick's drawn a Penthouse bucking horse they call Silver Fox. All right, Braden Messick, Western Texas College right here. All right, as our cowboy gets ready, Braden Messick, Western Texas cowboy. We'll slide down in there. Thinking of Penthouse Rodeo. All right, Braden Messick, Silver Fox. Woo, man. Old Silver Fox put him on the ground right there. It's going to be a no score for Braden Messick. No score for the cowboy. All right, we'll stick with Western Texas College. We're going to go to Cooper Tyler. Cooper Tyler out of WTC. All right, Coop, let's ride him. All the way in there, down to the buck and shoot number 4. Give me the VIN.com. All right, here comes our cowboy. Cooper Tyler. Super Neat is the bucking horse from Penthouse. boy. Just trying to get everything in line right down here, and we're outside. Oh, man. Well, we got him. Jump, kick, and a hoop and a hop right here. And Cooper Tyler out of Western Texas. As our points come in at 59 points. 59 points. Oh, let's go to Mitchie's story. Here's Weatherford College. Right, Mitch's story. Weatherford College man. Double X. Dos Equis, the bucking bull. Bucking horse. Sorry, bucking horse. Mitch's story. Weatherford College. All right, Mitch's story, Weatherford Cowboy. Well, this old bucking horse ain't wanting to stand up, old Dos Equis. He might have had one too many. All right, Mitchie's going to slide over that chute right there and get down on this bucking horse. Boot barn bucking chute's where we're coming from. All right, Mitch's story. Weatherford College. Oh, and here we go outside. Yes, yes, yes. Woo, man, what a ride. I'm telling you now, Mitch's story does it up right. He's safely to the ground, and he can hear you right there. Mitch's story out of Weatherford College as our points come in tonight for the Cowboy. 76 points. 76 points for Mitch's story. Go to Western Texas College. WTC. Jackson Ford is the Cowboy. All right, Jackson Ford gets ready to ride right here, Western Texas. Thank you to Penthouse Pro Rodeo as we're outside. Oh, WTC man gonna ride, yeah. Woo! Yuck. No score for Jackson Ford. No score. All right, that's going to bring us to the Cowboy that rodeos for Tarleton State University. Ladies and gentlemen, this next Cowboy is setting number 1 in the region. This next Cowboy qualified to the college national finals last year, where he helped Tarleton State University be the champion men's team. Ladies and gentlemen, this guy is going back to the college national finals this year. Tarleton State University, here is Bailey Small. Oh, yeah. You bet you wonder why that guy is number one in the region. That is the reason. Bailey Small out of Tarleton State University, as we get another look on the real screen video board up there. How about 75 points for the Cowboy? All right, we're going to go to the next Cowboy that rodeos for Clarendon College. We're talking about Cooper Lane out of Clarendon College. This kid can ride, ladies and gentlemen. Cooper Lane, Clarendon College. Brett Franks, Wyatt Smith, the rodeo coaches up there at Clarendon College. Oh, yeah. All right, here's Cooper Lane, Clarendon College, buck and shoot number 1, Yates and Associates, Rivers Shara Insurance. Oh, Cooper Lane, let's see it tonight. We're still trying to chase that 81 and a half that's in the lead. Coleman Schallbetter. Here we go. Oh, we're outside. Here we go. Hey, that's a bucking horse ride on a Thursday night. Cooper Lane out of Clarendon College. Woo, man. You talk about a ride tonight. Cooper put it together. It looks good, and ladies and gentlemen, 77 and a half points. 77 and a half points for Cooper Lane right there. Going to drop him in about the number 3 spot. Let's go to Western Texas College. Here is Reagan Lyons out of WTC. Greg Rhodes, the rodeo coach of the Westerners at WTC. Reagan Lyons has drawn a horse they call Grass Trap. Comes to us out of Penthouse Pro Rodeo. All right. Here's Reagan Lyons. Reagan Lyons. Grass Trap, the horse from Penthouse Pro Rodeo. Trying to get on the upper side of 81 and a half points. All right, come on, Reagan Lyons, let's ride him. Reagan Lyons steps over the buck and shoot down in there, trying to be better than 81 and a half points. Cowboy certainly has the capability of doing just that. Thank you again to Angelo State University, Weatherford College, and South Plains College for helping out with the Tarleton Stampede. Here's Reagan Lyons, WTC man, we're outside. Here we go. Well, he was there for 8 seconds, but unfortunately, we see one of those yellow flags on the arena floor, and that means our Cowboy failed to mark the horse out. Oh, is right. It's going to be no score for the man. No score. Well, ladies and gentlemen, after 2 seconds of bucking horse riding, Coleman Schallbetter from Tarleton State University still in the lead at 81.5 points. Dylan Young right behind him from Texas Tech Mound at 79. And then Cooper Lane jumps in there at 77.5. Your Cowboy out of Clarendon College. That looks good. We're going to swap back to the timed event end of the arena. It's time to do a little team roping tonight. Here's Gage Spence, Texas Tech. Bailey Small, Tarleton State University right here. All right, as we get set to team rope. Tarleton on the backside. Texas Tech on the front side. Oh, we're rolling right here. Uh-oh, problems in paradise, and we're going to be no time. We're going to be no time. We're going to go next to a team from Tarleton and South Plains College. As we get set to watch Wyatt Crandall. Here is a Cowboy that rodeos for Tarleton State University. He hails from the state of Utah. His partner on the backside from South Plains College, Nathan Clausen. Wyatt Crandall, Nathan Clausen looking to go fast tonight. All right. Wyatt Crandall to the front side. Reached out, got him. Clausen to the back. Has trouble. Does not fit, no time. All right, let's go now to Garrett. Garrett Ruffino, Tarleton State University. Connor Callahan. He's also from Tarleton State University. Garrett Ruffino, Connor Callahan. All right, gentlemen. Tarleton State University. All right, Garrett Ruffino right here on Tarleton State University. Connor Callahan. Connor Callahan from right here at Tarleton State University as well. All right, as Ruffino and Callahan get ready to go. We're rolling right here. Garrett Ruffino. Uh-oh. That one was over the head of the intended receiver, and we're going to be no time. We'll go now to Cisco College. Here is Carson Creech. His partner, Hagan O'Donnell from Clarendon College. They are looking for the first qualified time of the night. All right, Carson Creech out of Cisco College, Hagan O'Donnell. Oh, and they have some problems here. They're going to be in no time. Here's a team that can rope with the best of them. Tice Lucina is the man on the head side. He rodeos for Tarleton State University. Tice Lucina. His partner on the backside is Hayden Bass out of West Texas A&M University. All right, Tice Lucina. Hayden Bass. Tice Lucina right here. Snaps it on right there on the front. Hayden Bass, the backside. Yeah. Look at that. Cleaned it up nice. 6.6. Way to work, gentlemen. All right. We're going to go to Trevin Coonrat, Trinity Bear. Here's a couple of bull riders deciding to do a little team roping tonight. Trevin Coonrat, Trinity Bear. All right, Trevin Coonrat, Trinity Bear. Odessa College right here. All right, here's Trevin Coonrat. Got him a good neck shot. Trinity Bear on the backside. Look at that dude. Healed him. They're going to be 13.1, including the leg. 13.1. We're going to go next to Colton Walters. Here's Texas Tech, Colton Walters. Hadley White comes to us out of South Plains College. All right, Colton Walters, Hadley White, Texas Tech, South Plains. All right, let's see what happens right here for the team. They got to be on the bottom side of about 6.6. Right there, we whooped it down and we got him, but a +5. Going to be 13.1. Splits them. Second and third right now. All right, here's the team that ropes good. On the front side, we're talking about Hunter Helton, Weatherford College man. On the back side, he's also from Weatherford College, Ryan Gorham. Ryan Gorham, Hunter Helton, let's see it tonight. Trying to be better than a 6.6. All right. Hunter Helton does the horn roping. Ryan Gorham's going to be the guy to heel him down. They have some trouble here. It's not going to work tonight. No time. Let's go now to Benny Prophet. Benny Prophet out of Clarendon College. Carson Elliott out of Cisco College. All right, Benny Prophet, Clarendon College man right here on the head side. Rolls out. Oh, no. Not going to work in no time. All right, here comes a couple of gals that rope good. Tyga Thorstensen and Mia Box. New Mexico Junior College. Home of the Thunderbirds. All right, Tyga Thorstensen. The head side. On the back side, Mia Box. Oh, we got us a late start. She's going to run him down right here. Horns are good. Oh, lost line, no time. Well, we dropped the curtain on the team roping tonight, and it looks like this. Tice Lucina and Hayden Bass turning a time of 6.6. They're in the lead. Tarleton State University on the head side. Right behind them, it's a split with a pair of 13.1s. All right. Time for the barrel racing.
As a Tarleton Texan, we are committed to upholding tradition, being a team player, and being the very best at what we do. Rodeo athletes spend a lot of time on the road, and we expect a lot out of our rigs. And that's why Tarleton Rodeo rides with Capri campers. Capri is a trusted name because they make the highest quality, lightweight, high durability, and sleek design truck campers in the entire industry. This company is operated on family values and Texas traditions. So when you purchase your Capri camper, you know it's going to be exactly what you wanted and crafted to the highest level of excellence. This all comes from a result of being a multi-generation, family-owned business where taking pride in your work and providing customer satisfaction is not just a business motto, but it's a way of life. Celebrating 55 years of business and manufacturing right here in the Lone Star State of Texas, so you know that Capri has the right camper for you for any lifestyle and any need. So whether you're a rodeo athlete, outdoor enthusiast, or just love to go on adventures, Capri campers are the perfect solution for you. Offering both pre-built models or beautiful custom designs just like seen on the TV hit series Yellowstone. You can find the perfect camper for you and all of your traveling needs. Capri Campers, a proud sponsor of Tarleton State University Rodeo.
Oh, we're coming in hot right here. Right around the first barrel, we're going to the second. Oh, and that's going to cost us a 5-second penalty. We're going to head on to the finish line. We're going to be at 17-13. 17-13. Plus 5, the 22-13. 22-13. We're going to go now to Lindsay K. Reichert, Tarleton State University. Lindsay K. Reichert. Come on, cowgirl. She's going to knock one down, cost her 5. And the Tarleton cowgirl around 3 barrels, but one of them down. 5-second penalty is going to put us at 21-35. 21-35. Let's go now to Shelby Peterson. Cowgirl out of Ranger College. Shelby Peterson. Ranger College. We're looking to keep the barrels up. That's what we want to do right here. Yes, nice first barrel as we go to the second. Woo, boy, looks good right here. A little stumble, but we're going to head on to the house right here. And it's going to be a 16-72. 16-72. Let's go to Markel Mosier. West Texas A&M. Canyon, Texas for this cowgirl. All right, let's go for it. Markel Mosier. Yeah, I mean, we're around 2 barrels. Now going to the third one. Markel making a run right here. Oh! Her horse stumbles down right there but keeps his feet. That is a testament to the true athleticism of those barrel horses. She's going to be in there at 22.88. 22.88. Let's go to Taylor Coward. Taylor Coward, Angelo State University. All right, here comes our cowgirl. Yep, looks good around 2 of them. We're going on to the third one. Nice turn right there, and we're headed on home. It's going to be a 16-72. That's going to split the lead. We're going to bring in those tractors. Hendershot Equipment, Shelby Peterson and Taylor Coward, both with a 16-72 in the number 1 spot. We'll drag it up right here, and we'll be right back with the second section of the ladies barrel racing. All right, we're back for more barrel racing, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to go to New Mexico Junior College. We're going to go to Mia Box right here. Oh, come on, Mia. 16-72's in the lead. Yes. Yes. Oh, and it's now raced to the house. How about 16-42 and a new leader? All right, we're going to go to Taya Hamming. Taya Hamming of Angelo State University. We want to say thank you to Smarty Rodeo, as we appreciate Smarty Rodeo and Buffalo Wild Wings, along with Driver, Land and Cattle. Oh, we hit that first barrel. Cost us 5. And the time's in at 21 and 57, 21:57. Let's go to Layla Weeks. Layla Weeks also from Angelo State University. Layla Weeks. Trying to get on the bottom side of the 1642. Oh, and that barrel comes down right there. We're headed on to the house now, and it is going to be 21-61. 21-61. All right. Tarleton State University for the next cowgirl. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Jada Totten. All right. Nice black horse around the first barrel. We're to the second. Oh, yes, Jada Totten. Tarleton cowgirl headed on home. Ladies and gentlemen, how about 1660? Puts her into the number 2 spot. All right, we're going to go to Emily Rafferty. Emily Rafferty right here. Odessa College. Oh, come on, Emily. We're round 2. All 3. It looks good. How about 1630, ladies and gentlemen? And we save the best for last. It is Emily Rafferty. Going to be in there at 1630. Mia Box with a 1642. And Jada Totten with a 1660 in the barrel racing event. Man, oh man. We're going to bring in those tractors one more time.
The Tarleton Rodeo program has a long tradition of winning. That's why we align ourselves with companies like Smarty that continually sharpen your competitive edge. Come check out the Smarty Supply Company. We are the premier equipment retailer in East Texas, offering all of your favorite brands. Shop our wide assortment of apparel, ropes, saddles and tack, Smarty and Heliomatic roping equipment, Barstow rough stock gear, and so much more. Smarty Supply Company, keeping you at the top of your game and a proud partner of Tarleton State University Rodeo.
Leash. He sets number 5 in the region. Hookah's Pocket is the bucking bull right here. Denver Leash the cowboy. Coming out of the Boot Barn Buck and Shoot right here. Boot Barn Buck and Shoot. Here we go outside. Denver Leach. Whoa, how about that? Man. That bucking bull bucked him clean out of his shaps right there. Man. I'm telling you what, there was some altitude right there. All right, we're going to go to Sul Ross State University. Sul Ross State cowboy Tanner Skeen. Tanner sits in the number 8 position. The bucking bull he's drawn tonight is called Uncorked. Woo, boy. Tanner Skeen right here. Sul Ross State University, Alpine, Texas. Oh, come on, man. Here's Tanner Skeen. Sul Ross, man. Uncorked is a bucking bull. Ooh, man, old Uncorked is getting a little uncorked. They're going to have to reset things right here for the Cowboy, Tanner Skeen. Repull. Yates and Associates. That's the buck and shoot. All right, Tanner Skeen will reset things for us tonight. Thank you to J.J. Hampton Realty, Barefoot Campus Outfitters, and the City of Stephenville. You also want to say thank you to Hendershot Equipment, Cooper's Country Store, Delta, Zeta, and Buffalo Wild Wings. Also want to say thank you to Rowell Services, Peacock's Family Restaurant, Triangle Realty, all right, Sul Ross man gets that right here. Tanner Skeen. Sul Ross State Cowboy Uncorked. All right, here we go outside. Whoa! Woo! Uncorked was serious about it as we get another look right here. Look at this. Wham! That dude was getting it on. We're going to stay with Sul Ross State University. We're going to go to Lucas Dunand. Lucas has drawn a bull they call Lever Action. Sul Ross State University. Lucas Dunand. Sul Ross man, this Cowboy sets number 9 in the region. Sul Ross State University. The men's team for Sul Ross currently in the number 3 spot to go to the college finals. All right, Sul Ross. Head coach is none other than C.J. Aragon. Lucas Dunning gets ready to go right here. Lever Action is the bucking bull. Oh, yeah, making a move, and we're going to make a ride. Come on. Stick with him, Cowboy. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, and he takes a shot to the noggin. Right there as he was getting off, he took a shot. Man, oh man, but we're going to be there for the entire 8 seconds tonight. How about it for Lucas Dunnan? 76.5 points for the Cowboy. We're going to go to Samuel Southern. Samuel Southern, rodeos for Western Texas College. Samuel has drawn a bull they call Tesla. Tesla, the bucking bull. All right, Samuel Southern. Give me the VIN.com. That's the buck and shoot we're coming out of. Here we go outside. Well, run for your life. Nice save, Greg Rhodes. Well, we got an orange flag. That means he is going to be awarded a re-ride option. He will have an opportunity to get on another one. The reason being that Bucking Bull fouled himself on the buck and shoot there. So, that was great work by the rodeo bullfighters and Greg Rhodes' hat. We're going to go to Lyndon Rand. Lyndon Rand rodeos for Odessa College. Lyndon Rand's drawn a bull they call Body Count. Odessa College Cowboy trying to be on the upper side of 76 points. Woo, man. No score for Lyndon Rand. No score. All right, we're going to go to Saul Ross. Saul Ross State University, Tucker Shanklin. We're going to go to Tucker Shanklin right here. Tucker's drawn a bull they call Red Lipstick. Tucker Shanklin, Red Lipstick, the bucking bull. Thank you to Capri Campers. All right. All right, Tucker Shanklin right here. Red Lipstick's the bucking bull. 76.5 is what we got to do. All right, here's our cowboy, Saul Ross State man. And Red Lipstick, oh my. Gonna be no score. This one's gonna come down there and play with our rodeo pickup men. Look at that. Whooped it on him right there. Almost. Yes. Ethan Corey's got him captured right there. All right, we'll go to the next cowboy. Ladies and gentlemen, this next man rodeos for Tarleton State University. Here's a cowboy that qualified to the College National Finals. He was part of the 2024 National Champion team. Ladies and gentlemen, Mason Spain. All right, he's drawn a bull they call Baller. Mason Spain, look at this. Yes, stay with him, Mason. I mean. Mason Spain is there for the entire 8 seconds. 75 points. Puts him in the number 2 spot. We'll get to see Mason Spain back on Saturday night. All right, we're going to go to James Cole, Sul Ross State University. All right, hammer down is the bucking bull. James Cole's the cowboy. Hammer down is the bull. All right. Coming to you out of GimmeTheVin.com. We're going to be no score, but ladies and gentlemen, how about Colt Carlisle and Alex McWilliams, your rodeo bullfighters? We're going to go to the next cowboy. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Shane Scott. Shane Scott rodeos for Western Texas College. All right, Shane Scott gets ready right here. No, we're going to go to Odessa College. Odessa College cowboy. And he's going to be no score for the cowboy. Who was that? Billy Stevenson. That was Billy Stevenson. Billy Stevenson, too fast. The bucking bull in the slack. Now we're going to go to Shane Scott out of Western Texas College right here. Shane Scott has drawn a bull they call Con Air. All right, here we go. It's going to be our cowboy, Shane Scott out of Western Texas College. We're outside. Yes, sir. WTC man is there. 8 seconds for that cowboy. Oh, yeah. As we get our points in right here. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? 85 points. All right. We're going to go to the next cowboy, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Here's going to be Toby Dudney right here. Frankie Boy is the bucking bull. Toby Dudney is the cowboy. All right, Toby Dudney gets ready. Odessa College man. He comes down. We're going to be no score for the cowboy out of Odessa College, Toby Dudney. All right, so we're going to escort this big bovine beast out of here. And as we do so, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to drop the curtain on the first performance of the Tarleton Stampede tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Tarleton State University, Stephenville, Texas, and the entire team, we want to bid you a good night and God bless. We've got some slack action if you want to stick around, but folks, that's the end of the official rodeo performance. All right, here goes Regan Hughes. He has trouble and he comes down no score. All right, we'll go now to Benjamin Morin. Here's a cowboy that's drawn a bull they call Gunsel. Actually, we're going to go to Zane Monet. Western Texas College right here. Zane Monet. Zane has drawn a bull they call Deserve Not Met. All right, here's Zane Monet, Deserve Not Met. Hey, 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 hey! Zane Monet, you did it, my man. How about a bull ride right there? Woo, boy. Oh, man. Man, oh, man, oh, man, are you all right? 87 points. That sucker was serious now. Woo! All right, now we're going to go to Weathered College Cowboy, McCarty Trammell. McCarty Trammell's the Cowboy, Wild Shots the Bucking Bull. All right, Weathered College Cowboy, McCarty Trammell, Wild Shot, the Bucking Bull. If our EMTs could come down here behind the bucket chutes, our EMTs. Bullfighter. All right, McCarty Trammell. Hey, Weathered College man does it. Whoa, upside, inside. Man, what a ride. $78 points for the Cowboy. 78 points. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Heads up. Watch him. Watch him. There you go. All right, Western Texas College is going to be the next Cowboy to go. Benjamin Morin's going to be the Cowboy. Nope. Okay, it's going to be Trent. Trent Fair is the Cowboy. Trent's running bull they call Leroy. Leroy. Once again, if our EMTs could make their way down here behind the bucket chutes. EMTs, please. Benjamin Morin right here at Western Texas College. Oh, we're outside. Here we go. Oh, no, Trent has trouble. We're going to be no score, no score. Watch out, CJ. All right, now Benjamin. All right, now we're going to go to Benjamin Morin. Is that right, Greg? Benjamin? Okay. Benjamin Morin out of Western Texas College. Gunsel is the buck and bull. Gunsel Gunsmoke. Oh, no. He comes down, no score. That was Brody Nelson, actually. That was Brody Nelson, no score. All right. Now we got Benjamin. Now we're going to Benjamin Warren. All right, here's Benjamin Morin. And he's going to come down, no score. All right, we'll go next. To Samuel Southern. Samuel Southern out of Western Texas College. Samuel Southern. WTC. All right, Samuel Southern right here, Western Texas College. Oh, no, Samuel with trouble, no score. All right, we're going to go to the Texas Tech Cowboy. Eric Parks is going to be the cowboy to ride. Eric Parks. Oh, no. It's going to be Carter High. We're going to Tarleton State University, Carter High. All right, here's Carter High. Cowtown Throwdown is the bucking bull. Oh, no. No score. For the Cowboy, no score. Now the Texas Tech man. Eric Parks, Texas Tech. All righty. Eric Parks, Texas Tech. We're going to be no score. All righty. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe that's it. That's all for the night. We'll be back here in the morning, 8:30. Folks, we appreciate you. Good night and God bless you.